Hey guys, so today I bring you Actraiser. Let's get into it. Dang, dude, isn't that intro freaking epic or what? I freaking love it. I actually really like cinematic intros, but yeah, here we go. Like, this is Actraiser. If you've seen this game before, you're pretty old like me. Yeah, this is one of those games that got remade, kind of like Bloodstained. That it's sort of like a throwback to Castlevania's. And so yeah, this is basically a platforming game, but it's also a city building game. And so yeah, it's actually a pretty good game. What you do in this game is basically you take form of this Lord of Light, and you sort of like in the platforming sections you basically slay all kinds of little bugs and creatures and undead stuff. But then there's other parts which are the city building parts, and in those you're gonna command a whole bunch of people, and basically will be kind of like your followers, and they basically pray to you and they seek to you for guidance. And so basically you can tell them or like suggest them where to go. So that's kind of what you're gonna be doing a lot of times. And then when you suggest them, like for example, like to just go up a little bit, what they do is they go up, and you don't really tell them like most of the times what to build. So they just build their houses and things like that. And the more places available that have roads, the more houses they can create. And so what's actually pretty cool about this is that the more followers you have, the more powerful you become too. So and eventually they ask you for certain things, and so those will be sort of like quests that you can do. And so once you got enough followers, you can tell them to purify the places where the monsters come. So those are like monster dens. And the cool thing is that then you enter the platforming sections, which basically you go in as the Lord of Light and you get to slay all the bitches, right? Actually the most fun thing is, at least in my opinion, is the boss fights. So once you do get into these dens, then there's some sort of like mini bosses and things like that. And also another thing that you get to do is you get to sort of participate in these town battles. And so hordes of monsters that will attack your town. And all they'll do is they'll come in waves from different places. So for that you have to put gates, and you also get to put towers and things like that. And you also have a few heroes. And so the cool thing is that you get to bring heroes from other towns into into the newer ones as well. So that's a pretty cool function that I like. But yeah, basically, these three things, balancing between these three things, is what you're gonna be doing mostly in the game. So you're gonna be doing, you're gonna enter the chapter. Basically, you have to clear a stage. After you clear the stage, you get to develop the town a little bit, get more followers, and as you gain followers, you get to purify these monster dens, and then you get to defend the town a few times from hordes of monsters. And then after you're done with that, you get to do sort of like the boss fights, which are in platforming sections. And so yeah, basically that way you get to develop the land, and that way you get to also become stronger as the Lord of Light as well, and that lets you tackle on different regions in the world map, which is actually pretty cool. I really like the aesthetics of that. What I don't like about this damn game is, I don't know why, but like they decided to go for this, I don't know what it is, like I'm not a huge fan of what monsters and characters look like. And I'm not talking about like the drawings. The drawings, static drawings, are actually like really cool. I love that style. The problem is that in game, especially like in the platforming sections, I'm not a huge fan of that. And like the original was like, I guess, pixels, because that's all we had. And I don't have much of an experience with the original game. I know that a lot of people have played this game for years and are huge fans of it, but I could never get into it. I played it very briefly, and I don't know, like I guess I didn't get the hype for it, and so I wanted to try this one to see if I could enjoy it a bit more, and I do like it. So if you like it, I mean, go ahead and get it. You can get it, I think, on PC, get it on the Nintendo Switch. I'm pretty sure it's multi-platform. So like this video, give it a like. If you have suggestions for any sort of game that you want me to give my comments on, leave them down below, and give the subscribe a hit. That helps me a ton. And so yeah, see you guys on the next review. Bye bye.